Gentle viewers, imagine giving 15 years of your life to a man only to discover he wasn't just a cheat. He stole your womb to keep his perfect family intact somewhere else. Now tell me, would you walk away? Or would you walk him straight into hell?
Yes, the whole evidence is fabricated.
In today's story, she didn't drag him. She walked into the fire alone. A betrayal crafted not by one woman, but two.
Why? Why did you do this to me?
A few days before Halloween, Melissa's entire world shifted. For 15 years, 5 years of dating and 10 years of marriage, she believed her husband was loyal, loving, and honest. But on this particular evening, a night that started just like any other, something changed. She had just stepped out of the washroom, towel wrapped around her hair, searching the vanity for her hair dryer. Nothing unusual until she noticed a message pop up on her husband's phone. The number wasn't saved. Curiosity tugged at her. She knew his password. He'd never hidden it, so she opened the message, and the words hit her like ice. You can't keep lying to your innocent wife. I'm going to tell her the truth. Melissa froze. What truth? What lie? And who was this person bold enough to threaten her husband? Her heart raced. Her hands trembled. And in that moment, she knew something was terribly wrong. Before he returned to the room, she quickly copied the number into her phone. Later into the night, she dialed the number twice, but no one picked up. A knot formed in her stomach, but she pushed through it and sent a text. Hey, this is the wife of Chris? Can we meet? No reply. She waited almost an hour, staring at her phone, watching the screen light up only with the passing of time. Nothing. Eventually, she sighed, convincing herself it was probably a spam message or some random mistake. She tried to let it go, but in the early hours of the morning, her phone buzzed. A file had been sent from that same unknown number. Curiosity battled dread. She didn't open it immediately. She waited until her husband left for work, pretending nothing was wrong. She opened the file, and her world tore apart. The strange person wasn't strange at all. It was his first wife, his ex-girlfriend. Yes, but also the woman he married before she ever came into the picture. Inside the file were pictures, countless pictures, dating snapshots, wedding photos, vacation memories, child dedication ceremonies. A whole life complete, vibrant and full standing, in painful contrast to her own marriage, which, though childless, she had believed was happy, or so she thought. But the final blow, the one that crushed her beyond tears, was the truth hidden behind years of disappointment and that unanswered medical questions. He had destroyed her womb intentionally, so she could never bear him children. A few years ago, she had gotten pregnant, and for a brief moment, her world felt perfect. One afternoon, she received a surprise package from her husband, a beautifully sealed drink with a note wishing her a healthy pregnancy. She smiled, took a few sips, and settled back into her couch, unaware that her life was about to break in two. Minutes later, her stomach twisted sharply. A wave of pain rushed through her so violently that she doubled over. Before she could even process what was happening, she felt a warm gush. She was bleeding. Panic flooded her chest. With trembling fingers, she called her husband. He picked on the first ring, rushed home, and drove her to the hospital with frantic urgency. But the news that came from the doctor was nothing short of devastating. She had been poisoned. The poison had killed her baby and destroyed her womb. She would never be able to have children again. Her world collapsed. She cried until the room felt like it was closing in on her. Through it all, Her husband held her and insisted it was the vendor's fault, that the man who made the drink was on the run, unreasonable. He spoke with such conviction, such sincerity, that she didn't think he could have had a hand in it. But time has a way of peeling back lies. Tiny details began to haunt her, his half-rushed explanations, his too perfect reactions, his eagerness to push the blame elsewhere. And when the final piece clicked that he had done this to her, that his wickedness had cost her her life, her unborn child who never deserved such a fate, and her womb which was a part of her identity, and now staring at the proof, she realized the man she loved had never truly chosen her. He had only used her while his real life existed elsewhere. Rage consumed her whole. A confrontation felt too gentle. A divorce would be a gift. No, he didn't deserve anything that easy. So in the heat of her anger and the coldness of her clarity, she began to plan. She searched online deep into the night for something dangerous, something terrifying, something fitting. That was when she found it, a deadly Halloween escape room in her own city. It had a reputation, whispered online. People leaving traumatized, others fainting inside, some never finishing the experience at all. It was infamous for pushing the limits of fear, of sanity, of survival, and she smiled. Her plan had found its stage. She didn't even remember how far she drove that night. All she knew was that she had made up her mind, and nothing, not fear, not doubt, was going to stop her. She rushed to the place and paid for the entire building's night rent for Halloween. Every room, every hallway, the whole structure was hers to command for one night. Then she spent the early hours fabricating the perfect escape room ticket, the kind that looked official enough to fool even the smartest man. Her husband. For days she acted normal, laughing at his jokes, asking how work went, planning Halloween like they always did. But beneath that calm exterior, she had already perfected her plan. She had every step timed, every lie rehearsed. For some strange, unsettling reason, she was even excited about the night to come. When Halloween finally arrived, she felt a chill of anticipation run down her spine. That evening, her husband walked in from work, looking perfect, clean, handsome, ready to spend the holiday with her like they had done every year. But she wasn't the same woman he thought she was. Not anymore. She had seen enough with a smile that hid her true intentions. She handed him the ticket.
So, I got you a surprise for Halloween. A ticket to the Halloween escape room that's notorious for having no successful escapes. But if you successfully escape, you win $20,000.
For just an escape room, how much then was the ticket?
Well, it was kinda hard to get the ticket as it easily gets sold out. But then I remembered that I have a smart husband who can unlock any room and win some money.
So, if I win, we get paid, and if I don't, what happens?
Just kidding, you get to leave but don't get paid.
Well, sounds like a good deal to me. I promise not to let you down.
She watched the excitement spark in his eyes, just like she expected. He rushed off to get ready, completely unaware, and she grabbed her keys, smoothed her outfit, and prepared to leave. Before she walked out, she looked back at him. So eager, so trusting. Then she closed the door behind her and went off to begin her devious plan. As a temporary owner of the escape room, she already had the map memorized down to every corridor, trapdoor, and emergency panel. It was all part of a plan she had pieced together with surgical precision. The real honors, they were already out of the picture. She had hired a hitman to handle that. A necessary evil, she told herself. Sorry, innocent guy. You just had to get roped into this mess. But once she started down this path, there was no turning back. She was determined to see this vendetta through to its final breath. By the time she reached the building, night had swallowed the street. She slipped in through the back door, like a shadow melting into darkness. The hum of the security system greeted her, a greeting she ended with a single, calculated flick of her wrist. One by one, the CCTV cameras blinked out, leaving the building blind, just how she needed it. Inside, the air was still heavy, with the eerie quiet of a room designed to trap people for fun. Except tonight, nothing was for fun. She made her way to the back room, the hidden nerve center of the entire escape experience. Monitors, control boards, they all lit up around her, waiting for command. This was where she could control everything. Every sound effect, every lock, every timed scare, every secret mechanism threaded through the building. She sat down, exhaled slowly, and let her fingers graze over the controls. Tonight, the escape room didn't belong to paying customers. It belonged to her, and to whatever darkness she planned to unleash. The moment he stepped into the building, fate was already waiting for him in the dark. He didn't know it yet, but I was ready to deliver justice. As soon as he walked in, the door clicked shut behind him, locking away any hope of turning back. His first stop was the opening escape room. Dozens of Halloween figurines stood frozen in place, dressed in eerie costumes, witches, clowns, ghouls, and at the center, the dead bride. Their glassy eyes all seemed to stare right at him. Then the dead bride spoke.
Welcome to the deadly end of no return escape room.
Please keep your phone in the first drawer and begin your sentencing. Play. You may begin to play.
He shook off the chill crawling up his neck, forcing a nervous laugh. Maybe it was part of the Halloween theatrics. Maybe he was just imagining things. Either way, he followed the instructions, placed his phone inside the first drawer, and with a steadying breath stepped into the second room, unaware that the real game had just begun.
Welcome to the second room. You have to answer 3 riddles correctly to be entitled to the full prize money. Whichever one you fail, $5,000 get deducted, but you still get to proceed to the next room. Riddle 1. What is fair in the game of life?
Love.
Correct. Second riddle. What looks strong but can easily be broken without being touched?
Trust.
Correct. And for the final riddle, which dish is best served cold?
Revenge.
Correct. You've successfully answered all 3 riddles correctly and are entitled to the full prize money.
Now, let the actual fun begin.
Okay, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, fun's over.
You cheat! You can't turn back the hands of time.
Now, continue your sentence.
Cheat? Sentence? What are you talking about? Isn't this just a game room where you have to escape a series of obstacles? So, why then are the obstacles deadly?
Well, it's written on the signboard outside, deadly end of no return. What did you expect?
You know what? I quit. I don't need your money anymore. I just want to go back to my wife in one piece.
Your wife, you say? So, Which of your wife?
What do you mean? I have a wife at home. Okay, this is no longer funny. I want to leave now.
Sorry, but there is no quitting. See the game to the end.
Please, please. I have a wife at home. I don't know what you're up to, but if anything happens to me, this will break her. She just wanted me to have fun!
I'm not your wife that you can easily manipulate. If you want to see her again, proceed or die where you stand. You have a minute to grab the key and escape, or else you will burn together with the room.
Who are you? And who sent you?
Why do you need to know?
You are deliberately trying to kill me, so come clean!
Well, think of all the people you've offended. If you get it right, you will escape this room.
There is literally nothing in this room, so what exactly am I escaping from?
Nothing! Think again. You have 10 seconds to answer me.
I do not know of anyone that I have offended or wronged badly.
Good answer! Because I highly doubt you would escape this one. You're such a very, very bad swimmer.
What? It's only close people that know that.
Good! I'm sure your memories will come flooding back to you. The door is an electric door, and it can only be opened with a name. You have only one chance to key in a name for the door to be opened. Fail, and you would drown in this room. Because I love you, I will give you a hint. It's the name of the person you've greatly offended.
Annabelle? My wife Annabelle! Okay! If this is a joke, you've gone too far! Are you trying to set me up against my wife, who is the purest soul I've ever met?
But what did you do to that beautiful soul? You drained the light out of that soul. Now welcome to darkness.
Okay, I'm being serious! Leave my wife out of this!
But did you leave her out of your wickedness? This is the final room and where you get your judgment.
What I'm trying to say is that you will not be escaping this room alive. Okay, please reveal yourself. At least I should know who I've been talking to.
There are 4 nun figures in this room. One of us is actually wearing a costume. If you touch the right one, I will unmask myself. Wrong answer.
Annabelle!
You've been cheating on me with your ex-girlfriend. You married her and gave her children. You have been lying to me for 15 years. Because of her, you poisoned me when I was pregnant, made me lose my child and my womb for good. So, this is my justice for ruining my life.
Who told you that?
Your first wife!
It's a lie. She has been trying to ruin our marriage ever since I left her and married you.
Tell that to the evidence I have of you.
I just need a moment.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm from the police department and I have some sad news for you. Your husband was found dead in a Halloween escape room.
What? No, that can't be true.
I'm sorry, we promise to find the culprit.
You dirty, evil bitch. I'm thinking capital punishment or life sentence.
What are you talking about?
No, honey! You should be asking, do I know a good lawyer that I can recommend for you?
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, please. Save the pretense for the police. You tried to kill my soulmate all because of the lies I fed you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, yes. The whole evidence is fabricated. What? You've never heard of AI. With AI, you can literally create anything. You see, I've been trying to ruin your marriage because he is mine forever. But I must say, I didn't expect you to actually kill him. No, you are lying. I'm not. Chris is innocent of the allegations. I did it. So you will leave him, not kill him. Anyways, either ways, it's a win-win for me. Because now, you are actually out of the picture without me lifting a finger. And Chris finally gets to see you for who you truly are.
Wait, what about the miscarriage that ruined my womb for good?
Oh, that! I couldn't bear to see you beating children for my baby. So I disguised as a surprise vendor and sent you a poisoned package, and he pretended that it was from him. To reduce your anxiety, but secretly he was on the hunt for me, but never found out that it was me, though he had his suspicions.
Why? Why did you do this to me?
Hold on. Before you play the blame game, I didn't ask you to kill him. That's all you. When you paid for an entire Halloween escape room, I knew you were up to no good, so I started monitoring you. And when you hired a hitman from the black web, I knew for sure you were planning something deadly. So I informed the escape room owner of your ill plans, and together we planted hidden camera and speakers in the building. So in other words, you are bursted and Chris isn't dead. I saved him from you. Immediately you left, I ran in, administered first aid on him, and took him to the hospital. Luckily, the doctor said he will live, and when he recovers, he will marry me, and you will be behind bars.
Then what did the police come to report?
Oh, that's a fake police. He's in on the whole thing. The actual police will be there in 3, 2, 1.